Well, I need.
Oh.
There we go.
I feel as though something's beginning. I feel a great disturbance.
In the force.
As if something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, yeah!
Y'all ready for this?
Never!
Gated it. Did you guys read that post?
What's that?
Post? What post?
Not a post. On our little message thing that we go back and forth sometimes when one of us will just all of a sudden have a spur of the moment comment.
Right.
Like today, she said, Dad, you're so gay. And then she brought up, do you watch Empire? And then I posted the picture of the two guys getting ready to make out. I'm like, yeah. She's like, faggot.
Are you allowed to even say those words in a joking manner anymore? I don't know. I don't think it's, yeah.
I think it's okay. I mean,
well, I would hope so, because nobody means anything by it, for gosh sakes.
No.
Oh, I got hate mail for saying the word retarded.
Retarded. And
Retarded.
you know, that's a weird one for me.
You might, we'll play it by ear, but you might want to reset your computer, but we'll see, because you were starting to go.
Wow.
What? You were starting to sound like that teacher on. Yeah, that's it. What's the name of that show?
Charlie Brown.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, maybe Jim, it's because she's just tired.
Hey, Brett, it might be, but you know what? We do have a new sponsor tonight for the show.
Sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's sponsor is 5 Hour Energy. Got something to do for the next hour? Feeling a little draggy? Try a 5 Hour Energy. It'll help you get through the show and be successful.
It might even help you make the show.
Loaded with vitamins and minerals and just a touch of caffeine. That's right, 5 Hour Energy for when you're on the East Coast and we're not.
How about that?
It wasn't my fault that I was all ready on Wednesday, and then you guys all bailed. Like you didn't know that you had birthdays and dinners and families and all this stuff that day, right? No. So Wednesdays, I'm fine. Thursday,
Brett, look at her flip that. Look at her flip that.
I know, right?
She's actually right. She's actually correct, though. She's right.
Yeah, she's right. That girl, she's not just flipping.
She expounded so much energy getting ready for that Wednesday night show that by Thursday, she's just
out, exhausted.
You keep it up, James. You saw what I put on the blast. You saw what I put on that post.
Absolutely couldn't take it anymore.
Did you see that?
Oh
no, I didn't.
Oh,
you
no.
didn't. Oh, you go right back and you take a look.
Look familiar here?
We had to move from Wednesday to Thursday last week, and she was a no-show for the show, and we didn't really know why. We found out later on that she had fallen asleep with the laptop apparently sitting there ready to go. I don't know. You had your finger ready to hit send, and you just.
Crystal will be here in a few minutes. So now I'm looking at this. Bang, zoom! You're going to the moon, Alice. Amy posted that. Okay. Am I really?
Oh, the love.
You keep it up. You keep it up.
Oh, I see what we're doing here. Alice Anderson Steen said, "Oh, because of my prediction. I get it. Because of my prediction." Should we do that now, or should we wait until Crystal gets here? She'll be on.
Until Crystal gets here.
We gotta wait till Crystal gets here.
And my fat old man has to go pee.
Oh,
Do you want to take? Do you want to take him
He
now?
waits until I get online. I swear to God.
Why
We
don't
have
you do that now? Because Brett and I would like to gossip about you for a minute.
Absolutely.
All right.
We
I'm
have to
gonna
talk-
unplug the headset so I can actually hear you.
Oh,
Ah.
no.
We won't say anything bad about you
don't do
or
anything.
good.
All right. Be right back.
So what do we
Okay.
what do we have on the show tonight?
So tonight's topics are we're going to talk. I don't know. We're going to do a smorgasbord show.
A schmagasbad?
Yeah, we're going to look at the news. I've got some things loaded up, but we'll see. And we are going to test out a system here. Crystal, my computer decided to restart, causing a damn update. This might take like 5 minutes.
You know, I have one of those.
Women.
I have one of those computers too that has a hand that comes out of it sometimes, just magically out of the keyboard, and it reaches over and hits the power button. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know why they added that feature. I don't think that's Siri
Hey.
did not need a hand.
Brett, can you see that phone number?
Oh, of course I can. That phone number,
I've
ladies
got-
and gentlemen.
Okay. Well, wait. So before we do that, let's be honest. Uber Conference works beautifully adding phone calls to Google Hangouts, but we happen to be doing a Google Hangout on air. A little different. So
I see.
I've devised a plan. So in other words, it does not work with on air, Hangouts on air. So they're going to refund me my money. But I said, you know what? Before you refund me my money, I've got a workaround. Maybe I might have something. So Brett, do me a favor and call this number. You'll have to step away or whatever because
Sure, absolutely.
be back. And my goal is to find out if they can hear you.
Right.
So go ahead and call that number now, and I'm going to answer it, and we'll see if they can hear you. I'll be able to hear you, and you'll be able to hear me. But the key is
who
they.
now? The question is who of the they
Amy
who?
and
She's
Amy,
not-
Crystal, callers, people out there.
Oh, well, let's not do this until we have somebody to actually say I
Well,
can hear you.
they'll be back. Well, how
Well,
long
yeah,
will it take you to
eventually.
call?
I don't know. I could dial it right now.
Nah, that's all right.
I could do it right now.
Hey, before Crystal. Oh wait, never mind. I can't do this because she might be watching it.
I am now.
Are you? Okay.
We were talking
Here,
about.
we're going to try an experiment.
We're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, Brett. Got
Yes.
a call. Amy,
All right. I'll
so
be
when
back
he
shortly.
calls me-
Hold on now.
Amy, we've got a workaround going. We've got an experiment going on. So he's going to call, and the key is I'm going to be able to hear him, but I want to know if you can hear him. That's going to be the key. So I'm going to try to answer his phone call here in a second. Uber conference. Start now. Name this call. I wonder if he called. Oh, here he is. Can you hear that ring, Amy?
Very, 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 very faintly.
Okay. Brett, are you there? Who? Son of a bitch. It's my mother.
Huh? What's going on?
Amy, can you hear him? Amy, can you hear him?
No, I can only
Okay,
hear
let me-
you.
Let me try one other thing here. Amy, you should hear him. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, Brett, it's not going to work. So go ahead and hang up. And I've got one other thing we're going to try later. But come on back to the show.
You're blaring. How come you're blaring?
How about? Are we good?
I have my computer volume all the way off. I have it off, and you're still blaring.
Really? Am I blurring
Yeah.
now?
Let me just see here.
How about now? experimenting and trying some
That's
fun
it.
stuff.
You know, one of these days.
Pal right in the kisser?
Right. Well, no, one of these days we'll actually get our technical difficulties figured out.
Well, so Amy, when you were taking the old man out for a walk, and here's Crystal.
Crystal.
Well, we'll figure it out later.
No, I was
Hey.
listening. Cannot hear.
Oh, you were listening?
Yep.
Okay.
Live from Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen.
Crystal.
It's Crystal.
Nebriga.
It's the Crystal.
Hey, all out, Amy.
Hey.
Oh,
we couldn't hear. And I have an idea too.
What's that?
Uh-oh, what's that?
Let's not do that ever again, because that's the second time now that there's like all this wasted dead air, and it's embarrassing.
Oh no, we were practicing. We were practicing.
we were practicing. No. Ah!
We were practicing. Hey, Brett, you feeling okay?
I'm feeling all right. Feeling okay.
Have you
Yeah.
been drinking? Have you been drinking a lot of doing your vitamin C and orange juice?
Actually, I have. I've got this this funky.
I've been doing.
I've got a drink that I make every morning. It's got stuff in it.
I've been doing a lot of orange juice because OJ.
OJ,
Because-
right?
You
Basic-
lucky son of a gun. I can't even afford to drink OJ out here.
You see that right there?
Yeah.
She sent a picture. She texted this, put it on Facebook or whatever. It's on sale for a half a gallon of orange juice.
How much?
$11.29. at
Wow. Now I buy that good
Wow.
on Wallace stuff, so I mean that oh wow, that's impressive. You know,
Yeah.
it's funny. It's funny with that Minute Maid stuff. I usually buy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gallons of it, and I just dump it in the bathtub and lay in it for a while. I mean, it's so cheap. You know.
So why don't either one of you send her some down?
Send her what?
Send her some.
Send her.
Ship me
Don't
some
just.
OJ.
We'll airmail it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know why? You know why, right? Because it's from those oranges are from Florida, and
Yeah.
Florida's
They
really
have-
far away. You know what I mean?
You're gonna tell- How can they can grow oranges in Hawaii? Come on, right?
It was like,
Yeah. You should see
Flor-
the milk. We have cows everywhere. The milk is like $8 a gallon.
Wow.
Not even.
so what is like Florida and Hawaii feuding or something?
I don't know.
They're in a sign. We don't like you down there in Florida. Well, we don't like you island people either. We ain't
Yeah.
selling you no. We ain't giving you no pineapples. We ain't giving you no oranges.
I mean, how can it get into a double-digit number? You know what I mean? This is like
That's ridiculous.
I've seen it all. Like seriously, now I've seen it.
What's a gallon of gas? What's a gallon of gas on the islands right now?
$3,
Oh,
$2.99.
that's nothing. Wow, they can keep that cost down.
Well, because Obama's from here, you know.
Oh, that's right. He was born right there, you know.
I know.
Absolutely. Hey, there's that gal that worked in the the office there that could confirm that. Oh no, wait, she's the only one that died in that plane crash. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Right. Yeah, that was
Speaking
that was.
Speaking of Obama, did you see him with Clockboy today?
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
this
yeah.
this story makes me so sick.
And now he's moving to Qatar. That's like he meets Obama a couple of days after he happens to meet the butcher of Saddam.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, what's weird is everybody was asking the clock boy if he was going to be awkward, and he's like, "Oh no, we all see each other at the mosque." So I mean, it's
Yeah, we see each other every weekend.
yeah, he goes to the same mosque that we do. So he's just one of the guys, really, you know.
And he's
Yeah.
he's having a free trip over there to Middle East so he can actually learn how to do that bomb.
Exactly.
I
Bring it to school.
personally,
He's going to school in Qatar.
Well, after the Canadian
Yeah, he wants
elections,
school, all right.
after the Canadian elections, we aren't going to have to worry much about how they're going to get here because Canada's just going to let in 25,000 refugees now that the new Liberal government's back in place.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really need to go over there. He can just go north, go up to the Great White North. Clock Boy in Canada. That's a movie. That's got to be a movie. We got to come up with that one. Clock Boy in Canada.
Yeah. So, yeah, that takes out my other one right there. I was going to show you when he met the butcher of.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what he's thinking there. If you look at the guy with the turban there, he's like, This kid is unbelievable, amazing. Very proud of him.
He's the butcher. So do you guys want to hear my why I've got the prediction?
Yes, let's talk predictions.
I want to know it.
Okay.
So we have the elections coming up next year, about a year from now. And
First of all, the way
already know.
The way that Biden did this, Biden wanted to run. That speech was geared for him to run. That was his "I'm running" speech. And he was told, you are not running, period. So he gave him the speech anyways.
Yep.
In the Rose Garden.
In the Rose Garden. Now, you knew when he comes out with Obama, there's no way that that's an announcement speech that he's running, because that wouldn't be fair.
Right.
Obviously. But if this thing somehow goes sideways in the next few months, if it happened to go sideways, that's his in, because he said, hey, it's too late to launch a campaign. But with all the stuff that he said, that's a draft O'Biden speech right there. They'll pull Joe in, but that's not going to happen. What he did when he bowed out and was told to bow out, that's a clear signal that Hillary, especially 2 days ago, Gowdy backed all the way off on Clinton. She's going to get an easy pass. She's going to skate right to the deal. And here's why I think that Bush, no matter what happens, Bush is going to get the nomination for the Republicans, because we have not yet seen the establishment unleash on Donald Trump. They are going to unleash on him. And here's why Bush is going to get it. No one's thinking about this. Superdelegates. He has the superdelegates already in his back pocket. They've got more negotiating power than anybody knows. Reaction.
More bribery power.
Reaction.
We're just not shocked. That's all.
I can.
Reaction.
Nope. I refuse to think negatively.
Me too. Thank you, Amy.
It's going to be Ted Cruz all the way.
You know, it's funny too.
You don't have to agree with the Ted Cruz part of it, Crystal.
Instead, you're definitely not going to be a realist on this one, are you, Amy?
You little shit.
You know, I have a hard time even envisioning. I mean, right now Bush is like a wet piece of paper, and with nothing written on it. And you know, Ted Cruz has kind of faded out. The whole thing is kind of faded in the sense that, you know, there was that initial the initial debate, and then we had the second one, and since then it's been kind of like, where'd everybody go?
Right,
I mean, it's just, I'm not hearing anything from anyone. We're not, you know, the biggest.
What happened to that chick? What happened to the girl?
None of them. I don't hear anything from any of them.
Nothing.
Cruz has been going all over. There's I post a whole bunch of different places that he's gone and different speeches that he's given. So you're just not looking at them.
Well, I'm just saying it's just not prevalent in the news. It's just.
Well, no, of course not. They don't. They're trying to ignore Cruz as much as possible.
To Jim's point, though, and his prediction, the one thing that has been getting a lot of press is the Benghazi hearings, and you have seen, you know, the Democrats are coming out, you know, pointing fingers, saying it's political, you know, and that's why we did it. Bush Rubio. Oh,
that's
there we go.
The worst ticket in the world, and that's who's going to lose to Hillary.
Wow.
And Hillary is going to run with, and I don't know his name, but there's a black guy back in Amy's neck of the woods.
Deval Patrick?
Thank you. He is going to run as the VP.
Wow. Well, and after.
Well, I don't doubt that, but.
After seeing what Canada did, you know, it's like I'm just not going to be surprised. I mean, they're prepping all of North America, it sounds like to me, but.
I mean, anything could happen, but you put your money where your mouth is, buddy. Let's put a wager on this.
All right. What do you guys want to bet? What do you want to bet?
She wants a case of orange juice.
Wait. Okay. There's a reason why I believe this. I haven't.
Theorist.
No. I have an inside
Oh.
inside person.
Oh, that's right.
This person
Yeah,
is
that is
inside
of you.
the beltway.
He's inside of you.
Inside the beltway.
And his
Inside
name
of
is God,
me.
and he's
And
telling
this
you
no
everything.
no. This person told me 6 weeks ago that Biden was not running.
Interesting.
Very.
And
I've
he was right.
I've got all the messages. I
Jim
can
has
tell you
a-
everything.
Hey, Jim, I could have told you that too, or I could have told you that he was going to, and I had a 50-50 shot. So, I mean, it's like,
This
it's really
this-
not that impressive, to be honest with you.
this person's
saying.
spouse. Thank you.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Oh, look at
Yes,
that.
yes,
She let
I
you
am.
grab her cup.
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Boss, I'm telling you, this person's spouse was in Cuba when they raised the flag on the consulate thing, whatever we call that, our house over there in Cuba. What the hell you call that?
Embassy?
Embassy, sure. Yeah, embassy.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
His spouse was invited to that. That's how inside they are. I'm telling you.
So what you're saying is that you associate with traitors to our country.
Oh.
So
Oh.
That's what you do. That's who you are, James.
I
That's
want to
who you are?
know. No, I want to know
No.
what the no is. I want to know what the in the no is. I want to.
So you'll
I-
associate with traitors to our country just to get.
Wow. It's
I'm in
Get
media.
brutal.
I have to have my sources. This is what my sources tell me. Because I'm in the media, you know. We're all in the
Absolutely.
media.
Absolutely. You need sources. All of us
Mhm.
need sources. By the way, I wanted to, Crystal last week was saying that, she's like, you have ocean outside? Well, yes, I do, by the way. See, there we are. This is out right behind me here. I just opened the drapes.
it
So,
took you a week to think about it.
Yeah,
huh? And you're
well-
like, I'm gonna show her next
no,
week.
it was just last time it was dark because where
Crystal.
I wasn't, there was no, yeah.
What's wrong? Too loud?
So that-
Not loud
There you
enough?
go.
Right.
Now we can hear you.
There we go.
Okay,
We
sorry.
want
Well,
to be
I
able to hear you.
I
That
better
ocean
go-
breeze is blowing.
Just
Okay,
as well
I'm-
as you can hear the guy on the phone who keeps calling.
Back inside. I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is high
Hey,
production.
I've been working on something specifically just to piss Amy off, but I am so proud to announce.
Oh no.
So
Ew.
proud to announce.
Oh my gosh.
Long-haired hippie
Gross.
freak.
Oh
What
my
is that?
Long-haired hippie freak.
No,
So
you know what it
associate
is?
with traitors
That's-
and you're a long-haired hippie freak?
This is where it all starts, you
Oh,
guys.
that's
Next
a
week he's
mullet.
going to be talking about the shaving of the Adam's apple. The following
Oh,
week,
no.
before you know it, he's going to come out as Jenny instead of Jimmy. Oh
I
God!
told. Did I
This
did
is
I
where
not
it all
say?
starts. This is
Did
where
I
it all
not
starts.
say that I hate my name Jim?
Oh,
Did I not say I hate my name Jim?
well, and I can see it right now.
He
A&E's
likes
already
Jen.
A&E's already in contact. It's the Caitlin and Jenny show.
Yeah, the next thing he's going to do is get a perm, like he used
And-
to have
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
80s.
Just in the back, a perm just
he
in
used
the
to have
back.
a perm in the back. He used to have
I
that.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Party in the
mullet.
back.
Oh, that's
With the
fantastic.
And
No, it
Crystal
wasn't.
did say that I'm attracted to women who look manly.
Manly. Yep.
Like
And you,
who's that one that I really like? Dana Lausch.
Like anyone that looks like a man, you like. Anyone. Caitlyn Jenner. Oh God.
Oh, you know what,
boy.
Crystal? At Christmas, it's going to be awfully fun because it's going to be you and your two mommies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Brett?
No, I'm not gonna be around him for Christmas.
Oh, Lisa, I'm not gonna let the kids be
I'm not
around
gonna
that
go.
for Christmas.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
not
won't.
gonna happen.
Come on, you guys. We're
That
just
was
kidding.
awesome.
Cut
All
it
right.
off,
Hey,
dude. Cut it.
Eventually, here's a funny meme that I saw that was just kind of cute. Since it's in the news, we got to talk about it.
Of
A
course.
meme.
A meme.
I can't
You
even
sent
see
it.
it. It's blurred.
Hold on. Can you see that better?
Yes, I love
Kardashians
that.
turned Scott into an alcoholic, Lamar
Yeah.
into a crackhead, and Bruce into a woman. I can't wait to see what they do to Kanye.
I saw that too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the meme that I made,
Terrible
the meme
people.
that I made is getting around then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And it's true too. That's what the sad thing is. It's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you guys probably didn't see this because this is like right down the road. Brett might have saw this, but
I
it's right
saw-
down the road from our
I
house.
followed
I
this a
saw
little bit.
you posted it.
Yeah, I posted it. So you read my stuff.
My swing.
Sometimes it comes
read my
across
stuff.
my page, and I got no choice, Shay. I don't know, Shay. That's how I got, Shay. So yeah, I saw it, Shay. So tell us about it once, Shay.
See?
Oh boy, someone is punch drunk tonight.
Oh,
I didn't even do anything yet, too. I just came home.
The gangster
Yeah.
family.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
All right,
Yeah.
Shay. Tell us about it, Shay.
I'm trying to think of where that movie was from.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah. So, anyways, the high school football coach was told by the school district, "You will not pray on the field after the game." He's like, "But I will." So he went out there
But
after
I
the game
will.
and prayed, and both teams went out there and prayed with him.
Nice.
Hmm.
Love it.
Now, have
In
you
your
guys seen the
face.
movie? Have you guys seen the movie Woodlawn?
No, they're not
No.
playing it in Hawaii. Only on Oahu. It's not
Wow.
sick. I know. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to wait till it comes out, but I can't wait to see it.
True story. Touchdown Tony Nathan, who played for the Dolphins for 8 years, running back. It's a true story. About two teams that got together and prayed. The end.
No, isn't it about racial tension in the '60s and how God?
Yeah, early
know, whatever.
70s when the Jesus movement came along.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'll only wait and I'll see it when it comes on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
I don't
too.
go to the
It's my
movies.
choice. She's in the witness protection program. She can't be going out to the movies. She's not going to be going out to the movies on a Friday night.
You are
Me
a
too.
shit.
Yeah. Speaking
Oh,
about being in
boy.
witness protection program, Amy almost should be. Did you see how much shit she's been taking on Facebook? I mean, literally,
Oh,
people
Keep
attacking
shutting her down. They keep shutting her down.
She's a
Look at
regular
this one.
Lindsay Williams. She's we're gonna have to.
I started getting hate mail too.
It was so much that earlier in this week, I'm thinking to myself, we're just going to have a special guest on tonight. We're going to interview Amy because if we didn't know Amy and we saw this, we would be emailing her trying to get her on the show, and she would do
Exactly.
what everybody else does and ignore me.
Yeah.
She wouldn't come on the show.
Exactly.
Oh, you are bad. You are bad.
Funny.
Now, I do
Yeah.
have a question about this.
Mhm.
This guy is just, I know it's old, but this guy's just standing there on fire. Wouldn't you be screaming or doing anything?
I have a feeling that's not a real
Yeah,
picture.
I don't know why. It just feels fake.
I mean, I don't think Obama was really in the background. I think that might have been put
Oh.
together. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't think he was
His
there.
face is not really that big.
No, I don't even think it's a screen
No, that's just
behind
his
it.
ego. That's just his ego.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's
They
right.
said
Yeah.
something about being drugged up or something. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe that was it.
But they do
Yeah.
they do have video of them lighting the line of fire and him just like
Oh. The ring of fire.
him just roasting. The thought of roasting and having my
Probably not
eyeballs
appropriate.
pop out of my head is just kind of horrifying to me. Just me.
Yeah,
Oh
a
wow.
ring of
Why
fire.
did you have to go there?
Because look, he's on
so-
fire. It's gonna reach his eyeballs and they're gonna pop.
Oh,
So anyways,
some point.
Amy has had people report her like 2 or 3 times this week
Yeah.
to Facebook trying to get her off,
Yep.
trying to get her off Facebook.
Lucky Amy.
what?
Yeah, well, this picture
sorry you said.
won't do it. Whoever's trying to get me off, this picture won't do it.
Yeah. So Amy, what's the story? What's going on? At one point, she even blamed one of my friends. She said, "You're muzzy,
Sure did.
your muzzy commie friend." And I'm like, that doesn't sound like that muzzy commie friend.
Well, because you posted it, but you had
Friends.
reposted it from the other page.
Oh.
With that Dom, the dominatrix chick or whatever, Dom the conservative, whoever it is.
I asked her to be on the show too, and she ignored me.
The dominatrix of conservatism. Is that
Yeah.
is that the person?
Yeah.
Oh
Do I
wow.
I must scare people.
She's gonna tie me up with proper thought process. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, everyone wants to come on a show when you boast tens and tens of friends.
No, tens and tens and tens of
I
friends.
know, but we stopped doing that now.
You're right.
We stopped doing that now.
Oh, maybe we should ask the fan what he thinks.
Andrew, are you out there?
Can you? I wanted
Andrew's not a fan. He's more
I
like a
wanted to have-
stalker.
I wanted to have Andrew. I wanted to have Andrew on the show tonight because I wanted to ask him quite a few questions about the return to ultra liberalism in Canada.
Yeah.
What's up with the
Andrew?
mustache and the dog face?
Because I can say "she."
Crochet.
Yeah,
See?
Yeah, you see?
You don't question the mustache.
You know?
No question the
there we
mustache, eh?
James, I don't know. I just know that every time I get some kind of question or some kind of why do you hate Islam and you better stop, bashing Islam or something like that, I suddenly have my little girl picture that I'm sitting on the table and being marked as extreme
Right,
nudity or something.
somebody's literally harassing.
I'm like, you friggin' perverts. Friggin' stop looking at the banged up little 5-year-old's legs.
Yeah, what a bunch of
Fucking
weirdos.
pervs.
Don't friend me on Facebook, okay? Like, why don't you go friend?
Well,
people
I would
that
guess
you
at this
are
point
into?
Amy's being well trolled. So,
Guaranteed.
that's yeah. There's just no doubt in my mind about it. So it's just somebody who's trying to mess with you, and they know that if we could turn this one in, and they'll flag it, at it, and goes, okay, that does possibly have something wrong with it, and then somebody actually looks at it and then releases it.
I wrote back saying, how was this experience? And I said, I did a negative, and I said, how about going after the trolls who actually report bogus things? Why don't you suspend their account?
Yeah.
I actually had to go in. It said that they didn't think it was me. I don't know if you saw that one. They asked me 5 questions, and the first the first 5 questions, and then there was a few more. The first 3 out of the 5, and you could only skip 3, showed pictures, like 5 pictures, and said, who is this of? Who is this a picture of? And then they gave me like 5 or 6 names, but they were pictures of like Obama and someone's baby and someone's like a funny dog post. So there was nobody that I could even remotely connect to.
Brother.
So I ended up having to skip 3 times because that's what they gave me instead of my friends' pictures and stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, their actual face or profile pictures. They would give me all this memes and all these things. Like anyone in the world that could be anybody. And then they gave you a choice of like 6 people who could that be? I'm like, friggin' not.
Oh, so
not
That's weird.
No, but they showed you a picture of who it was, but you don't know because it was one of 6 people?
No, it was like a meme or something, like a cartoon.
Like somebody she can't identify
Someone-
because she doesn't
yes.
know him.
Or it's just like, we post funny things like that picture with Obama with the Burning Man.
Yeah.
Right.
That was
Who
like
is
the
this?
picture. Okay, who is
You-
this?
Thought
Is this
that
your
was
cousin?
funny. Oh
Yeah.
my God. You really
Huh?
thought that was funny. Oh my God.
What?
I don't think
You
it's
didn't get that?
okay to say that it's
You
funny.
didn't get that, Amy?
No.
I'm not getting you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. My mind.
Hey, listen. I love a good burning just as much as the next person.
Amy, you said, hey, we post funny things like that guy in the burning.
No, I didn't.
Teasing you. That's
You
2
know-
fingers tonight. I got 2
You know-
fingers on 2
You know you're not
different
that good at
segments.
jokes. You know
What's
you're
that?
not that good at jokes when you constantly have to explain them to people. Like every time you tell a joke, you actually have to explain it to them. You get it? Like that. Like
So then-
every time.
If you're that guy, you better stop telling jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
James.
Just saying.
what do they say? That the equation, if there's maybe it's you.
Yeah.
You know,
Explain it to
What's
us.
the common denominator?
common denominator. That's it.
Yeah, so they were, it was impossible. Like they would post that meme, and say,
Yeah.
who's in this picture? Brett, Crystal, James. I'm like, okay, nobody's in that picture. It's a freaking meme. So it's
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that's how they were setting me up. Like
Wow.
they would have locked me out of my account altogether because I couldn't prove that was me. So
Gotcha.
thank God the next few were people that I actually did know, but having 5,000 friends, I don't know half of the people in my. I could have no clue
Right.
half of these people. I accepted them 3 years ago, and I've never contacted them, or they've never contacted me. So
right.
it was
They're probably
just
not
it was
even on
all
there
a
anymore
setup.
anyway.
It was all
Yeah.
a setup. So I was able to answer enough of them correctly that okay, well, so now just visit our guidelines so you know how to properly
brother.
communicate with
Wow.
to communicate with people on Facebook. I'm like, fuck you.
Amy, we need to
Fight
send you
me.
to counseling, Facebook counseling.
Yeah,
so you can
right,
understand how to
exactly.
communicate properly on social media. Okay.
I'm like, bite me. Okay, so then I
Wow.
put up the next one. It was like, the karma bitch one.
Yeah.
So that karma.
Thanks a lot, Tom, you douchebag. Or was that MySpace? Who's Tom?
That was
Facebook or
MySpace. Yeah, Tom was
Tom.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Tom.
I think he's on Facebook too, though. That little picture of him turning around.
Same guy. Yeah. White
When
T-shirt.
all that started, MySpace and all that, I actually thought that Tom wanted to be my friend. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I don't really want to
Hi.
accept.
Wow, that's cool. I'm cool. Tom,
Hey,
wants to be
buddy.
my friend.
Well,
I didn't
you
know
have
anything
to be,
about
you
it.
have to accept him, or else you can't have the account. Like you have
Yeah.
to be friends with him.
My
know?
first friend.
I never did my
Tom.
MySpace. I never did that.
You're
I never-
MySpace was actually a lot of fun. I found it a lot of fun with
Better.
blogging and stuff
Yeah.
because you could go in and it was a community. So
Yeah.
you could go in and post your blog or whatever, or do this kind of a show and post it on a news, and everyone across the world
Yeah.
who
And
logged
you can
into news and
personalize your
politics would see it.
page. You could
Yeah.
like have music playing on when somebody goes to your page.
Yeah.
There'd be a song playing that you chose. You could make cool backgrounds and
Yeah.
like make
So-
your page personalized.
And
It's way better than Facebook. I don't know why it
Facebook
fizzled out.
allowed it. Facebook allowed it too. In the very beginning, if you remember, you could add a little song on the
Wasn't
side.
it in the beginning.
Oh, okay. So they allowed it too, but for some reason they made all of that the HTML stuff. They
Yeah.
blocked it all.
So you know how a couple weeks ago, no, not last week, because Amy was sleeping. But so it was a couple weeks ago. Remember when? Just kidding. You remember when I was talking about?
See, you
to
saw
Crystal
that there. How
about-
you did that there.
Yeah. Remember how we talked about how I know pretty much everything? If you want to
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
you just ask. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Within 3 seconds, because I don't want anybody to look it up. Do you know who owns MySpace now?
Tom.
Justin Timberlake.
Thank you.
Oh no way.
He does. Justin
I thought Tom
Timberlake.
was a part owner.
No,
Justin Timberlake.
Wow.
Tom sold it to Justin Timberlake, and it's now just a music site.
You know,
Like
I
the
just
bands and music and
Why
stuff.
why do the two how do I say this gently? Well, how do the two elderly people on the show know that?
Elderly? Why did you say
Oh.
older or
I
elders?
almost-
Elders?
I almost did.
You're
Why
so
do the two
young.
people who's
I think that's your third strike tonight, James.
why do the two people who are very close to the AARP card know that?
That's better.
Because you're in the age bracket that looks shit up like that. Like that has
You know-
time to think about stuff like that. Like who thinks about that kind of stuff? Like
so if we've got
You almost made
I'm
him
so
stew on
glad
the
that
computer.
didn't come through my nose.
I wish it would have. God, what is it? Coffee?
no, by the way,
Roasted.
by the way, Crystal, Jim read about that in Time magazine.
Yeah, exactly. He saw it in the actual National Geographic because
while
MySpace
it-
is actually prehistoric.
While
I
in
didn't see
while
Life magazine.
while in the recliner on a Sunday afternoon with an Afghan over his knees. That Justin Timberlake, his fingers are in everything.
I could have pulled one of those out from. Never mind. I was going to say sitting on the toilet or something, right?
Oh, right, exactly. That's a great place to read, though. It's very relaxing.
So,
Very relaxing.
couple things with schools. You guys saw that some schools had just banned Halloween.
No.
You didn't see that. Okay. There again, just another thing that I know.
Oh.
Here it is. Maplewood, New Jersey. The families of students affected by a New Jersey elementary school's decision to cut Halloween out for diversity because they think it's racist. This has happened to 5 or 6 schools around the country now.
It's
Yeah.
racist?
Yeah.
It's not evil?
Yeah. That's what they said.
Sorry.
That's fantastic.
Did
I don't
you guys
think
see in
there's
San
anyone now.
Did you guys see in San Francisco where they had the junior middle school or whatever, little 5th and 6th graders, and they had a student council race, and the principal nullified the race because the elections didn't come out the way she wanted them to?
Oh, come on.
No. Okay, watch. I'm going to
God.
play the little video. Here's a little video. We're going to play this. It's one of the segments I wanted to play anyways. Here we go. True story. Just a couple days ago.
Election season is in full swing, but it's a small election at a San Francisco middle school that's causing a stir. The results are in, but the principal is actually withholding the results because she says they aren't diverse enough, and school leaders want that to change. KTVU's Christina Rendon spoke with a parent who tells us this has her and her son pretty upset. She says they aren't diverse enough, and school leaders want that to change. KTVU's Christina Rendon spoke with a parent who tells us this has her and her son pretty upset.
All week he's been withheld the results, and every day we're like, what's going on? What's going on?
Bianca Gutierrez's 7th grade son is rethinking his run for class representative. She says he attends Everett Middle School in San Francisco's Mission District, but the principal is withholding the election results because they don't represent a diverse student council.
That should have been something that was decided prior to the election, prior to the campaigning process. He doesn't even want to be part of it anymore, and he's discouraged, and that's where I feel really sad.
The principal says 80% of students are students of color and 20% are white, but the results weren't representative of the student body as a whole.
And that is concerning to me because as principal, I want to make sure that voices are all heard from all backgrounds.
Principal Lena Van Haren says her vision for students are to not only be academically successful, but to be agents of change. It's why she called a meeting with all student candidates and administration today to talk about ways to move forward.
We're not nullifying the election. We're not canceling the election. We're not saying this didn't count.
She says they might possibly add positions in an effort to be more equal. Van Haren believes this can be a learning experience for everyone. Gutierrez is all for diversity too, but feels there should be closure and respect for the electoral process.
So if we can't teach them the right way or how it's supposed to work, then we really are letting our kids down. And my heart goes out to the kids because they're confused still about what's the issue.
In San Francisco, Christina for diversity too.
Okay, hold on. Besides the story, doesn't this woman look like that Uma Urbadine or whatever, Hillary Clinton's friend?
I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to say something about her.
She's a plant.
Is
She's
she
a
attractive
plant.
as well? Are you
Well,
attracted to her?
she was somewhat attractive, but she reminded me of
She's too
Uma.
womanly.
Let me get this
Clinton's
straight.
friend.
Only 20% of the student body is white.
Yes.
And they had the elections, and obviously
The kids
the
voted
majority, the kids voted, and the majority of them voted for
white.
Their buddies.
majority of white kids.
But that Hispanic mother, Mexican
No,
mother, because she
you
had
know
a
what?
Well,
This proves
Gutierrez.
just like our elections, only the white people vote. I'm just saying.
No, well,
That's
they
right.
voted for whoever they, if you're
Whoever
black,
they wanted.
Spanish, whoever. If it's 80% Spanish, black, and whatever, and they voted for the white people.
Right.
Well,
Whatever.
we don't know who they voted
Obviously,
for.
well, obviously the kids felt confident enough to vote for a majority of these white kids.
Well, because
One of the
kids
kids-
don't see color. Kids are
Yeah,
so naive.
exactly.
They're innocent. So this stupid-ass principal is trying to jade the
Right.
kids and teach them about, oh, you need to
How to be a
realize
liberal.
This is the problem. Yeah, this
How
is
to
the
be
problem. with
pathetic
society.
liberal.
Yes, how to be liberal.
Raising
exactly
kids
what
to
that
see
is.
color? What the fuck is that about? It's like backwards,
Exactly.
right? The kids see no color. They chose who they wanted. They just voted for the people that the kids they liked. What does
Brett's
it matter?
try-
What
It wound
Brent's
up
trying to
not being,
upset you.
it wound up not being diverse enough. I am Hillary Clinton. Listen to me.
Diverse enough, like the kids, like I said, obviously they felt comfortable voting for these. They liked the campaigns, obviously, if they voted for them.
Right.
So, how does the adult turn around to say, well, he's not going to really represent you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How the hell does that work? What are they representing? The cafeteria utensils? What? They're not making moral decisions here on race and middle school, for Christ's sakes.
One of the kids who won was that woman's son, and he's Hispanic because she had the last name Gutierrez or something. I can't roll my R's, but yeah.
Gutierrez.
But obviously the majority of the people who won were white.
Yes.
There wouldn't have been an issue if it was majority Spanish or majority black.
Right.
Exactly.
We wouldn't even be hearing about it.
Or maybe we are, because did you see the principal's white?
Oh, maybe she's
Maybe she's like, hey. No, but we all know
she
that's
has
not the case.
WGS. She has white guilt syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. She's a liberal loon.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Amy,
Liberal loon. She's a loon.
Amy, do you drink your coffee black? Amy, do you drink your coffee black or with cream and sugar?
I don't drink coffee. Never had a cup of coffee in my life.
Brett, how about you? Black or cream and sugar?
I do a little bit of cream about 50% of the time. Black half the time, the other half the time with cream.
What about you, Crystal?
A little bit of Kahlua. Just kidding.
Hey.
No, just cream. Just cream for me. No sugar. Thank you.
Breakfast of champions.
90% of the time. The only time I have a latte is if Lisa makes it. 90% of the time, I have black coffee.
Right.
Angry Birds.
No, it's better than that. There's a study that was just done. People who like their coffee black are more likely to be psychopaths, said the study. How do you take your coffee according to a new research? People who like it strong and black are more likely to have psychopathic tendencies.
Nice.
Weird, huh?
Well,
I had a customer.
That accounts for a few of my relatives.
And my dad's whole side of his family. Everybody.
Both.
I can say that openly because I know none of them are watching.
No, I mean
nobody's watching.
Actually, no. There's no. There's a bunch of them on my mom's side that actually do watch the cook side.
Oh.
They always chime in with notes on me.
Oh,
so,
good.
but I know a brother and sister that are like that, my grandma and grandpa, and then all the rest of the kids. Well, no, I mean they're probably not, but there's a theory that they might be brother and sister.
Oh, that's probably not good.
Sick bastard, you sick bastard.
That's why I'm on Paxil. Have you guys seen just yesterday? In over 100 years of postseason baseball, this has never happened until now. Do you know what it is?
The Cubs lose every time. I'm sorry. I thought it might be something to do with them, but no idea.
None of you know what it is.
It never happened. Oh, I should know this. Yeah, I feel like I should know this.
100 years of postseason baseball. Okay, I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the short video. Here we go.
All right.
This guy's got a good arm for an infielder.
He's never pitched in the big leagues. So why wouldn't he take over in Game 4 of the ALCS? According to StatSync, Elias, no true position player has ever come in to pitch in the postseason. 91 for a strike.
Look at the faces on the bench there. Wow.
Oh my God! What position did he threw also a cutter, a slider, and a changeup.
No, he's one of their outfielders or something.
He's a position player. He's not a pitcher.
They're going to hold the runner at third.
And they were desperate for pitchers. They were losing 12-2.
Right. To right. That's going to get down. One run scores. Here comes another. Morales is safe.
There's 2 outs.
In to score
bases loaded.
after Morales
down 14-2.
Gordon.
Down 14-2.
No, the Blue Jays got their butts kicked. Yeah.
Popped up, foul ball. Martin is hit, and that is it.
In 100 years of postseason baseball, there has never been a position player, first base, third, second, outfield, who has come in and pitched.
Impressive. I did not know that. That
And
was
the
cool.
guy actually, first pitch, 91 mile an hour.
Yeah, strike too.
But his
Give him
team
that.
still lost 14-2.
They were down. Yeah,
He went
They
in
were
when
out
it was
of pitchers.
12-2.
They were out of
Oh,
pitchers. That's why he had to go in.
yeah.
Taking a picture of
Yeah,
yourself?
I'm gonna post this kind of stuff. I'm gonna start advertising for us.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
good.
All right.
I thought you were being narcissistic.
I did it. No, I was taking
That's-
it. I actually
People
chose
move.
Brett as the big screen, and when he went, then I took it. Like he did it. It
Yeah,
was
just
really.
make sure I'm not doing one of these faces.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was a
Here,
really
why don't you take it now?
And no fucks were given this day.
Okay, Dave went that away.
Yeah.
So before we go, can I talk about one of my favorite people of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Jim, we don't need to talk about me
you
tonight.
shouldn't have.
Ronda Rousey. Let me pull
Ronda
this up.
Rousey, exactly.
So get this. This was a couple of weeks
Crystal,
ago. Whenever after
hold
the,
on. Crystal, does
Yeah.
it hurt your feelings a little bit that your dad would rather spend time with Ronda Rousey than you?
No,
I mean,
I'm not even like surprised. You know,
No,
like it's not
Crystal's-
even weird anymore.
Crystal's
I get
built
it.
like Ronda Rousey. Look, she's got the strong. Crystal's tough. She's strong.
Watch out.
So
Watch out.
Just
Watch out
ripped
now.
my shirt.
after Ronda Rousey knocked out Bitch Correa in August, the anti-doping staff working for the UFC informed Rousey that they needed to collect a blood sample. It was late on that night in Brazil. Now, that fight took place at about 3 o'clock in the morning, their time, because it was, 7, 8
Live
o'clock
here,
our
right,
time.
right.
Right? And the media and entourage were waiting, and Rousey was captive for at least 20 minutes. Jeff Nowitzki, the former federal agent who's now in charge of the UFC's anti-doping staff, was waiting when the collectors emerged with Rousey's blood. What was her reaction? I can't read. Oh, yeah. What was her reaction? Nowitzki recalled asking, because he asked him, hey, what was her reaction? They were like, she couldn't thank us enough. She said, thank you guys so much for coming down here. You traveled all the way from the United States to do this. I can't tell you how much I appreciate what you're doing. Here's a fighter who, after all of that, and she's not offended that somebody would check her for blood doping or whatever like that. She appreciates the whole process and wants to be known as a clean fighter, as opposed to Chris Cyborg, who is in Invicta. Anyways,
You okay?
I was just sitting here thinking how much. No, I was just
Sounded like
how
you got
much.
You are of her.
And all of a sudden, I was
I'm
like,
just so proud of her.
Well, I was sitting here thinking how much do I want to sit and start to educate you guys right now on Invicta versus UFC
we know,
versus Chris Cyborg and the anti-doping. But I thought,
Oh, is that?
be honest, you started to get verklempt. We know.
We'll do it. We'll do that later. We'll do that later when we get
All right,
closer
then.
to
It
the
reminds
fight.
me of
There you go.
when I like to go buy alcohol and they card me every time, and I'm like, thank you so much for carding me, because I feel like I appreciate it a lot. And then when it's flip side and I'm bartending and I card somebody and they get all pissed off, I'm like, you must be underage, because where are you at? You know? Like, why are
Crystal,
you mad?
Crystal, just wait till it's the end of the second month where nobody's asked you for ID for anything.
Oh God, no. I
And
don't
they
even
call
smoke.
you, and they start to
I
call
like
you ma'am.
that I do,
And
like
they
buy a
ma'am.
pack of cigarettes just so I can get carded, because I love
Yeah,
the feel.
all right,
When
exactly.
they start to call you ma'am, and then you're looking at them, and I said to one kid, I'm still a miss.
Oh,
He was like,
You know.
it's the worst in Hawaii. Every single person that's younger than you calls you auntie. I'm like, I ain't your auntie. Call me Crystal. It's just Crystal, okay? It's not auntie. Like, don't call me that. I'm Crystal. Cool.
Now You know,
young.
you have finally gotten to the top of the hill, and you are over the hill and heading down the other side, over the hill, when you fall down, and people don't laugh, but rather they're very concerned. Are you okay? Do you need some help?
Sir.
Are you all right? How does your hip feel?
Hey, mister, let me help you up.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, look at that.
Oh,
7:56.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are we done with Rhonda?
Well, I do have one more that I wanted to show you, Rhonda.
Can you guys shut up so I can put this up really fast?
Here's another picture of Rhonda.
Yeah.
If I play this video, I know that Amy is going to become a fan, and I'm. Are you a fan of hers yet, Amy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really into
Yes.
that whole thing, but yeah.
Watch what she does when they ask her about pay, men versus women. Can I play it?
Play it,
please.
Do it.
Watch this.
We're waiting.
Here we go.
Rhonda, Lauren down here from the Herald Sun again. Just another quick one about Angela's question on equality just before. We've got quite a large pay dispute happening with our Australian women's soccer team at the moment. Is it frustrating for you as someone who's so prominent in your sport? And we heard you say on the Ellen show the other day you are the richest fighter in UFC, that sort of thing is still going on?
I think that how much you get paid should have something to do with how much money you bring in. I'm the highest paid fighter not because Dana and Lorenzo wanted to do something nice for the ladies. They do it because I bring in the highest numbers. They do it because I make them the most money. And I think that the money that they make should be proportionate to the money that they bring in.
Boom.
Oh, that reporter didn't like that.
Are
It wasn't politically correct.
But are you a
for
bigger
her.
fan of hers now?
Well, I was
She wasn't one.
Rhonda
so
for
she is
president.
I mean,
maybe one.
yeah, I you know, she's the best. I just don't follow that.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear.
I have something in my eyeball. I liked her. What was her thing? Her thing talking about the transgender fighter.
Oh yeah. She says
yeah.
their bone structure. She goes, you can.
It's a man. It's a man. Yeah, you're a man.
She said you can even cut off their privates.
Yep.
And they still have the same, different bone density.
Yep. I
than
like
a
that
woman.
too. Yep.
Yeah.
I like
She
that
had
too.
no problem saying it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's because she
Can I play just one more
throat,
of her?
throat punch the shit out of anyone who.
Jim, you got time. You can do whatever you want after this is over. You can watch Ronda Rousey all night.
Exactly. He's getting a little excited. That's right.
I'm kidding. You know who I have sought out and watched 2 different movies of that I actually am really infatuated with? Gina Carano.
Wow.
I don't know
Yes.
who that is. I have no idea.
Oh.
This is Crystal signing out.
Good night, everybody. All right, hey,
I'm really young.
you guys stay tuned for Jim's At the Movies and At the Fights.
After
His new
the
show
show.
coming up. That's where he talks about Ronda Rousey. Hey, Ronda, you remember that time in that fight where you hit that guy and you really, or the girl, and you really knocked her? Yeah, I remember that. That was
It's
awesome.
on the blast after
That was
dark.
awesome.
That was awesome. I watched it like 10 times
Over and
in
over.
5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
That's it.
All right.
We'll cut out unless you want to hear one segment of Steven Seagal and what he thinks about what's going on with the shootings.
Oh, I read that, and I'm right there with him. We've
Crystal,
all talked about that.
weren't you friends with Steven Seagal at one time?
Best friends.
Went
No,
way
I just
back.
saw him all the time at this club I used to work at. Yeah.
He used to
Private
try to
Cigar
pick her up.
Lounge. Private Cigar Lounge. Yeah.
He tried to pick her up. He has a band and.
Really? Look at that.
Yeah.
The girls love the rockers.
He wasn't really
short.
a rocker.
He's really
Is he
short.
really short?
Yeah.
How short is he?
They all are. Like your height.
Well, Jesus. Why don't you
What's
just
that, like
tell
5'7"?
everybody?
Oh, ow.
I don't know, somewhere around 5'6", 5'7", I don't know.
The
Whatever.
dirty guys. The dirty little secret is Jim is sitting on a phone book right now.
Yeah. He's like,
Whatever.
I gotta bring it down so you can see me. 'Cause I'm so tall.
At this cigar lounge that Crystal used to work at, literally all the, what do they call it? They have a humidor room?
Humidor, yep. It's called the
Humidor
Grand
room?
Havana Room. There's one in New York City and one in Beverly Hills.
And in there, all of the guys have their own boxes, their own cigar boxes. Like what? Sylvester Stallone, he's in there all the time, right?
The Arnold.
All those guys would come in and call her by her first name.
My regular name is
Regular name.
Starlight. They used to call me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I made that up, Dad.
Here's another 20, honey. Starlight, you're the
It's
best.
Crystal Starlight. We love her.
You're the best.
Pouring scotch all night.
All right.
All right. Later.
Okay, that's it. We got to go. We're cutting out the show. I don't have the music queued up or anything like that, so we'll just take it out and say
the
it was
lights. Barney's
Thank you,
All
everybody.
good things
Good
must
night.
come to an end.